Being slightly late, I went to the wrong place. Um, Hi, I'm Paulo, and I will be leading meditation this morning. Just a little bit about the meditation today. We will be doing some breath work, so we're just focusing our attention on our breath for somewhere between like 7 and 10 minutes at a time, and then I'll indicate that we're switching to chanting meditation, which is the syllable Hung, so we'll chant Hung together. You're welcome to unmute yourself for those of you online. Then we'll do that for about 2 minutes. The Hung meditation is always really interesting. It's a meditation that was given to Anne by Atsum Rinpoche as a type of meditation that is yet accessible and simple, but very profound and impactful to both newcomers to meditation as well as longtime practitioners of meditation. So we'll basically focus on those two. We'll do that for about 3 rounds, and then we'll take a break. I'll read a little bit off of the book from Pema Chodron, Comfortable with Uncertainty, and then we'll close it off by doing one last round of meditation, and then we can dedicate the merit. Well, since I'm late, we'll just, without further ado, we'll go for it.
Are we going to start with our preliminary prayers?
No, we're just going to jump into the meditation. So allow yourself to settle. I like to think about meditation as coming home to the body, coming home to the present time moment. Our bodies are always here now, so connecting with our breaths is a way to welcome our attention to the present moment. So just feeling your breath to start out with at your nose or your belly or your lungs, wherever it's accessible to you, just noticing. As you notice your inhalation and your exhalation, notice if there's any excess tension in your body. Maybe your shoulders are excessively tense. Maybe your belly is tensing up internally, or you're clenching your jaw. So as you exhale, just allowing for some relaxation to happen around those sticky areas of your body. And as you settle down into your meditation, we'll connect with the 3 pillars, starting with the planet, Earth, Mother Earth to some, just feeling how we are sitting right above it. It's welcoming us without any judgment, without any expectations. Mother Earth simply holds us in her gravitational field, protecting us from unhealthy radiation with her magnetic field. So just allowing yourself to feel supported by Earth. No judgments, no expectations, simply supporting us here in our meditation. Sometimes it's helpful to imagine how our spine and our bodies are in a direct alignment with the center of Earth. Gravity pulls us directly in a straight line towards the center of it, no matter where you are. And from that place, feeling supported from the ground, from your seat, connecting with Earth, notice how your sit bones touch into it, and then your spine and your skeletal structure supports you to be able to sit here, whether it's in your chair or your mat, just feeling supported by the inner structure of our body, our bones. That is our second pillar of support. The third pillar of support is our central channel, which is located right in front of just right along our spine, in front of it, not necessarily the spine. And this is in traditional yogic and Buddhist practices thought to be where our consciousness kind of is the super highway of our consciousness. So it supports our ability to be aware, to breathe here, to have consciousness, to be connected with our body, to feel our earth, the earth supporting us, our body supporting us. So the central channel that goes from the top of your head to basically the perineum in our pelvic floor. That is our third pillar of support. And as you grow from the support of earth into the support of your skeletal structure and connect with the central channel, just making sure that you're sitting in a comfortable position. Both your sit bones are connecting with your chair or your mat or wherever you're sitting on. I like to wiggle back and forth a little bit and just really feel into those three pillars for yourself. And we'll chant hung together for a couple minutes. Just noticing, bringing some curiosity to your meditation. What is the quality of your mind after you chanted? How does your body feel? There's no right or wrong answers. Just important to be curious when we meditate. As the experience subsides, just bring your attention back to your breath. When you connect with your breath, you might notice different qualities depending on how you breathe. So trying to belly breathe, starting and then allowing that breath to expand, feeling all your rib cage circularly expand, and then topping up at your collarbones. And as you exhale, just slowly exhaling and letting go of the moment that has passed and just staying present. When thoughts arise, when you get distracted, don't be startled or annoyed. It's normal. We have minds. We have thoughts. Just notice that you've gone distracted and connect back with your three pillars: the earth, skeletal structure, the central channel. And use the breath to bring you back to your body and the experience of the present moment. And we'll chant together again. Just being curious and noticing what's going on with you this morning. Maybe you're feeling a little dull. Sometimes it's helpful to just do a forceful exhale, maybe through the mouth. Just let go of all the staleness and the sleepiness. Maybe it's the opposite. Maybe you're feeling sleepy. Or yeah, maybe it's not just you're feeling dull and you want to like kind of pep up. So you can inhale, take a deep inhale and imagine light coming in, waking you up. If you haven't been already, I might encourage you to try to meditate at least occasionally with your eyes open. In our tradition, we meditate to be present with the world, to engage better, to be more open-hearted, not to shun away and hide. So, in a gesture of that openness, we meditate with our eyes open. Connecting with your breath, connecting with your three pillars. Letting them allowing you to feel like you're an ocean and the waves that might be your thoughts come and go. But ultimately, when your attention or your meditation's deep and connected, those thoughts just come and go and aren't able to disturb you. I'll read for us a little passage from Penn Children's book, and then I'll open up to questions or comments if you have them. This is chapter 29, page 31. The title is Lighten Up and Do Something Different. Being able to lighten up is the key to feeling at home within your body, mind, and emotions, to feel worthy to live on this planet. For example, you can hear the slogan, always maintain a joyful mind, and start beating yourself over the head for never being joyful. That kind of witness is a bit heavy. This earnestness, this seriousness about everything in your life, including practice, this goal-oriented, we're going to do it or else attitude is the world's greatest killjoy. There's no sense of appreciation because we're so solemn about everything. In contrast, a joyful mind is very ordinary and relaxed. So lighten up, don't make a big deal. When your aspiration is to lighten up, you begin to have a sense of humor. Your serious state of mind keeps getting popped. In addition to sense of humor, a basic supportive joyful mind is curiosity, paying attention, taking an interest in the world around you. Happiness is not required, but being curious without a heavy judgment attitude helps. If you are judgmental, you can even be curious about it. Curiosity encourages cheering up. So does simply remembering to be something different, to do something different. We are so locked in the sense of burden, big deal joy, big deal unhappiness, that sometimes it's helpful just to change the pattern. Anything out of the ordinary will help. You can go and look out the window and see the sky. You can splash some cold water in your face. You can sing in the shower. You can go for a jog. Anything against your usual pattern. That's how things start to lighten up. So really this is just, in our society, we're just so serious about everything we do. And sometimes we take ourselves very seriously, whether it's meditation practice or it's our job or it's whatever it is that we're doing. And by taking it so seriously, by tightening up so much and having expectations around it, we take the joy out of it. We take the fluidity, the reality of what we're experiencing, which is fluid and open and has the potential to be joyful. Instead, we tighten it and we try to make something out of it. And that, like Pema says, it's really a joy kill. Maybe I'll have some comments from afar online or here in the room. It's all right if you don't, but always happy to hear from you. Well, with that in mind, I would just say, when you're meditating, don't get so tied up. Don't beat up yourself when you get distracted or it doesn't go the way you want. We all have. If you're a serious practitioner and you've been doing it for a while, you probably have a lot of bad meditations under your belt. I certainly do. Just days where you can't focus, you're too anxious, you're distracted by a million other things, and hey, that's okay. You still showed up. Find some joy in that. Find some joy in actually finding the time and having the time and privilege to sit down and meditate. All right. Well, we'll take a little break. Just a reminder that we have the Book of Names. Just like most spiritual practices, we try to dedicate the merit to those that are, going through tough times. So, feel free to type in those names or those people to the chat, and we'll capture them and get them in the book. And we'll meditate a little bit here in, let's say, 4 to 5 minutes, and we'll settle back down, and then we'll come back and dedicate our merit. All right, well, it looks like we're all back, so just gonna jump in, do about 10 minutes of meditation. We'll breathe together for about 4 minutes, chant for 2, breathe for 3, or something along those lines. Settling back into the body, finding a comfortable meditation position. As I said earlier, it's nice to kind of move back and forth, making sure both your sit bones are connecting with your seat so that you can grow your spine out of there. Your chin's tucked ever so slightly so that your cervical spine is aligned with the rest of your spine. But this really should feel like a posture that is it's well supported by the 3 pillars, and it's not, I mean, there's a minimal tension in your muscles to keep yourself up, but it should be relatively easeful. And you're just reminding yourself of those 3 pillars, connecting with the earth, connecting with your bones, connecting with the central channel. Relaxing your belly so that you can take deep breaths. If you notice when you're tense, your breath tends to be up here in your chest, really your collarbones and the back of your neck. But if you allow yourself to relax, it really comes down more to the belly. So in meditation, we try to encourage that belly breath. I will chant. And bringing the attention back to the breath. Back to the body in the present time. We'll dedicate our merit. You have, oh, there we go. That's nice. By this good may I swiftly once become a great guru, lead all beings, everyone, to reach to that very ground. We'll do the blessing with, let me light the lamp actually. Sorry. With all of you in mind, we light this lamp of clarity. May the glow of love, wisdom shine within us, everyone, till we all rise forth born in one enlightened mandala. And we dedicate our merit to all sentient beings, but in particular today to Katya Wolf, Katya's mom in Bardo, Lynn Bartholomew, Andy Rowe, Haas and Hannah, Roman and Keith Harding, Buddy Eddington, Gregor Blatfield, Keith's Eddinger, Christina, Greg, Morley, Nathan, Victims of War, Buddy, Sam, Grieving Son, Emma, Safe Travels, Luisa, Echeverria, Animals, Victims of Oppression, our teachers, Ann and Harvey. And we'll close our practice, and I'm going to ask you to unmute yourself, and we'll chant the syllable ah. And as we chant ah, we imagine that first and foremost, we're sending light and joyfulness to ourselves, to those around here in the room and afar and online, and then reaching to our cities, our countries, our world, our galaxy or universe, really as far as your imagination can touch. Allow your light to go there. So please unmute yourselves. Well, thanks for joining us in meditation today and sharing your breath with me. Again, I apologize for having showed up a few minutes late. I just went to the wrong location. And hope you'll have a good rest of your Sunday.
Thank you all. Nice seeing you.
Thank you. Good morning.
There you go.